I've heard in the press that they're looking to run us off our feet. That doesn't really imply that they're going to be just being pretty direct. It means, they're probably going to be trying to stretch us as well. And as you said, they do like to play an expansive game. So I think, I think they'll like to stick to their game plan. I think, we're all for the idea of trying to run us off our feet because, as a team, I fully back our fitness and and that quality of our players. So yeah, I mean, if they're trying to run us off our feet and we're trying to do the same to them, it should be a pretty exciting game. And it's just who can maybe be more effective in the right areas that should come out on top.
I think at all levels, I think it's scrum and line out. I wouldn't say we've done stats and it's not your main source of possession, but if you don't win scrum and you don't win line out, you're probably not going to win the game. And you've got every opportunity you get to have the ball and keep the ball. You've got to do that. And we've not really been doing that recently. So yeah, I think not just against Italy, but it will be under the microscope. It's in every test match and every level you play that your set piece is absolutely vital. But they see it as an area of real strength. Like say they've got to Castro Giovanni, kind of 100 test tight head in there, and from my point of view, Geraldini as well, who's a sort of really experienced operator in that front row, and you relish those challenges as well. And it's something you've got to do, and you just want to get this week, work hard, prepare well, take confidence from what you do in the week, and just get on there on Saturday and just make sure you replicate what you've done all week.
I think just what we've been selected to do, finish in the when we get the opportunity. Also put pressure on the defence, stress the defence. We've got two great runners in the centres, Matt Scott and Ek Dunbar, great carriers, hard to, put down with individual tackles, as in, it takes a couple guys to kind of put them down and, create space for the other guys. Great finishes in Sean Lamont and Tommy Seymour and, if I don't say so myself, some quality players coming off the bench too. So yeah, as you said, we've just not really had the opportunity to put pressure on defences in those key positions. We've had the opportunity with maybe the odd line out and scrum, and we've not really kept the ball. So we get the set piece right, we can hopefully give our forwards some credit with finishing it off.
Start the Six Nations, I wasn't involved in the squad at all, and then you run back on the bench against England, and now you're starting. So yeah, it's good that it shows it can change quickly, and you just got to kind of focus on what you can focus on. And I played for my club last week and tried to play well for them, and it's been that, and just now it's about taking that opportunity that's been given. The selection's only the first part of it. I'll be kind of focusing on Saturday and the performance that'll bring as well.
I try not to put too much pressure on myself. I have simple goals for a game, and that's what I go out there to achieve. And I know some guys handle things differently. They appreciate the nerves and the pressure and the build up, and that's what kind of spurs them on. Yeah, in terms of dealing with, obviously it's been a tough first two games. There's a lot of pressure now on us as a team, and also on individuals. Yeah, I guess it's just down to each guy to try and deal with that in the ways that he can. But mainly, I think if I would give it any advice from me personally, is just to focus on what your job is in the game. Your own roles. Get advice from anyone that you might need. That's what you're there for as a team. Know your roles. Know the calls. And just go out there and just really focus on doing a good job individually, and hopefully that will just help the team.